Hello, everyone. This is Nathanbobathan, and I am about to start the stream of the exciting second chapter of King's Quest. This one is called King's Quest II: Romancing the Throne. So let's get started. Sir Graham is now king of Daventry. Under his wise rule, Daventry is prosperous. He is loved by his people. Unfortunately, there is a problem. King Graham needs a queen for companionship and to provide an heir to the throne. He has searched high and low for the right maiden, but he remains alone. An idea comes to him. He goes to the magic mirror and looks into its depths. He sees a vision of a quartz tower. To reach it, he must pass through a magic door in the nearby land of Colima. The scene then changes to show a beautiful girl locked within the tower. Graham now knows what to do. Bravely he sets off to find the land of Colima and the beautiful maiden. And so it begins. So here we are in the land of Colima, trying to bag a wife for this fair king, King Graham of Daventry. Now king after the events of this previous episode. Open mailbox. Lo and behold, when you open the mailbox, you see a basket of goodies. Look in mailbox. There is a... Oh, I already... Yeah, okay. There is a basket of goodies in the mailbox. Take goodies. Okay. Look at house. The cozy cottage is located in a thick wood. A patio shades the front entrance, and flowers adorn a window box. Open door. Look. This is the home of Grandma. It is comfortably furnished. Frilly curtains cover the windows. Flowers are in vases. Grandma is lying on a brass bed in a cloud of pillows and coverlets. Look at Grandma. Grandma looks pale and weak. She must be ailing. She is dressed in a worn flannel nightgown. White curls peek out from under a flannel nightcap. Ah, so she likes flannel, does she? Talk to Grandma. Grandma's very weak. Her voice wavers as she says, "Good day, kind sir. I would like to offer you a cup of tea, but as you can see, I am ailing." All right. So it seems that Grandma might need some assistance, in this being a King's Quest game. I would assume it's my job to find it for her. A beautiful fairy floats down from the sky. The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust on you. "Good King Graham, I am here to help you," she says. "I give you a protective spell against certain evil elements, but beware, for it lasts only a short time." Knock door. It is not necessary to knock at a church door. All are welcome. Open door. Look. The chapel of the monastery is plain and unadorned. A monk in simple clothing is bent in prayer toward the cross on an altar. Look at monk. The monk is dressed in a simple ankle-length robe. A belt of thin leather is tied around his ample waist. He walks on worn sandals. Talk to monk. You speak to the praying monk, but he does not respond. He seems deep in worship. Pray? You kneel near the altar, bowing your head, you pray. The plump monk lifts his head from prayer and seems to notice you for the first time. He stands and asks your name. I am King Graham of Daventry. I don't understand am. Okay, my name is Graham. The kindly monk explains that he has heard of you and your quest. Here is my cross. It will protect you from evil, he says. He removes a chain with a silver cross from around his neck and gives it to you. The monk then resumes his prayer. All right. Inventory. Okay. I have a basket of goodies and a cross. Wear cross. You place the silver cross and chain around your neck and wear it as a necklace. Time to save my game. Oh, nice. Since I'm playing this one in Scum VM, it does have autosave. Alright. Onward and outward. A bridge. Alright. If I remember correctly, there is actually a limited number of times you can cross this bridge. So I need to be very careful to only cross it when it's absolutely necessary. Because if I cross the bridge too many times and it breaks, the game will then go into an unwinnable state. Because in order to beat the game, you do need to be able to cross the bridge from beginning to end. So, now that you know, let's continue. This is interesting. You are at the edge of the forest. There is a deep chasm to the west and a towering cliff to the east. Look door. This is a magical door. If you can open it, the door will lead you to your heart's desire. There is an inscription on the door. Read inscription. The inscription reads, "Whoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash." Oh. So apparently the key is in some sort of body of water. Okay. On we go. Don't fall, King Graham. What is this? It appears you have run into Little Red Riding Hood. She looks a little troubled. Talk to Red Riding Hood. Tearfully, Little Red Riding Hood explains that someone stole her basket of goodies while she was picking a bouquet of flowers. Could you please help her find it? Why, sure, Little Red Riding Hood. In fact, I think I did find it in a mailbox. Your grandma must have already received it. Gratefully, Little Red Riding Hood accepts the basket of goodies. In return, she gives you her bouquet of flowers. Thanks, Riding Hood. How kind of you. Alright. So, the inscription on the door said that in order to get through, I would need to somehow make a big splash. So, let's see if I can find anything that might help me do that. Swim. Ah, it appears to be some kind of trident. You noticed a rusty trident lying in the grass. Take trident. You pick it up and carry it with you. Good, good. Ah, what's this? Look ground. You notice a pretty clamshell lying on the sandy beach. Take clamshell. You pick up the clamshell. You see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it. Take bracelet. Okay. Good, good. Maybe I'm getting a bit closer to be able to make a splash. Sea treasures. Look at tree. There is a stake leaning against a tree. Take stake. Okay. Cool, now I have a stake. For reasons unbeknownst to myself. This looks kind of spooky. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave the spookiness behind. Ah, hello, What Wizard? Well, it appears that you have missed the opening cinematic that started this adventure. So, Kim Graham, sitting atop his throne with his crown newly adorned on his head from the events in the previous adventure, began to realize that he was feeling very lonely and needed to find a queen to rule beside him. He had looked far and wide for all the fair maidens in Daventry, and none of them were to his liking. So he decided to go and look in the handy magic mirror that you found in the last game, and when he looked in that mirror, he saw a beautiful woman, and upon seeing that woman, he saw that she was also trapped inside some kind of tower. So he said, you know what? I recognize that. Maybe it's in that other place that I know about. So he got up and he left. And he went to this place, and now he's trying to get to the fair maiden and save her so that she may rule beside him. However, the entrance to the place where she is, apparently, is through a door that is suspended in the middle of a place that is over a bridge that you can only cross 7 times, because if you cross it more than 7 times, the bridge will collapse, and you will put the game into an unwinnable state. Also, if you cross the bridge too many times, you may have limited the number of times you have left to cross it to too few, so that you can no longer beat the game. What Wizard says, well, considering the only women in the last game were like the fairy godmother, the witch, and like that poor woman, yeah, fair enough. Although I would also point out that there weren't very many like people in that game period. Oh my, it appears to be a mermaid of some kind. The glittering white sand of the beach feels warm from the sun. The azure water of the ocean laps to its edge. Look at woman. You are too far away. Swim! Look at woman. The mermaid has long, flowing hair, covering most of her upper body. The green scales on her fishtail are sparkling like emeralds as she slowly waves it back and forth. She beckons with her hand. Yeah, I guess any of what Wizard says. I guess some of the leprechauns or the dwarf or ogre could have been women too. Yeah, that's true. That is true. However, this being a fairy tale game from the 1980s, it would seem that any characters undefined would by default be male. Although these games were designed by a woman, I should point out. Roberta Williams is the creator of the King's Quest series. Okay, so I should probably talk to this mermaid. Talk to mermaid. The mermaid does not reply. She gives you a quizzical look and continues waving her fishtail. So, maybe she would want something. Oh, shoot. I always think I can get to my inventory by just typing it. Something that she can't find under the water. Like, a steak. Nah, she probably wouldn't want a steak. Oh, maybe a bouquet of flowers. That would be a nice gift. Give bouquet of flowers to mermaid. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wild flowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magic seahorse. Maybe you could ride it. Ride seahorse. Quick as a flash, it glides under the water with you on its back. Good thing Graham can breathe underwater. Look. The bottom of the sea is teeming with fish and plant life. King Neptune rules this mighty underwater empire. Look at Neptune. King Neptune is tall and imposing, with a flowing robe and long greenish-gray beard. A crown fashioned of shells and pearls adorns his head. Talk, Neptune. Glub, 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 glub. I guess he's not much of a talker. Let's see. Probably wants you. Do you want your trident back? I bet you do want your trident back. Give trident to Neptune. Reverently, King Neptune accepts his lost trident from you. He gives you a bottle, then waves the trident in front of the huge clam, which opens and reveals a large golden key. Take key. Okay. Bye. I don't understand bye. Alright, I guess I'm out. Don't eat me, shark. Alright, back to the land. Alright. So I probably want to go back to that door so that I can open it with my key. But first, what did he give me again? He gave me a cloth. A bottle. But it had a piece of cloth in it. And of course the key. So, open bottle. The glass bottle is already open. Take cloth from bottle. Not right now. Look at bottle. There is a large cloth in the glass bottle. Take cloth. You pull a large piece of cloth out of the bottle. Alright, so I guess take cloth from bottle didn't work, but take cloth did. Alright. Dum-de-dum. Going back to the door. Ah! Almost fell off there. Time to save my game. You never know when you might fall off a bridge. So here is the door that I need to get through. And once again, the inscription on it says, whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash. So then I did make a splash by going to the sea and trading King Neptune's trident for a key that I may use to open this door. Unlock door. The key to the first door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens, and the key disappears, revealing a second door with another inscription. Look at door. This is a magical door. If you can open it, the door will lead you to your heart's desire. There is an inscription on the door. Read inscription. The inscription reads, whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high. Ah, so perhaps the next key is somewhere up high in the sky. And now I will proceed to cross the bridge for the 4th time. This is the 4th of the 7 times I may cross it. Look at tree. There's a sizable hole in one of the pine trees. Look in the hole. When you peek into the hole of the pine tree, you see a mallet lying there. Ah, good. I'm glad I checked this hole in this pine tree, because now I have a mallet. Take mallet. You pick up the mallet and carry it with you. Is there something in this log? You look in the old log, but see nothing special. All right. Ah, it's a tree house. You have come upon a quick little dwarf. Dwarves have a bad reputation for stealing treasure. Bye, dwarf. Open door. Alright. If I remember this correctly, this ladder is a bit tricky to climb down, so I'll save my game to make sure I don't fall to my death. Down I go. That wasn't too bad, actually. Ouch, this fire is hot. You're going to burn yourself. Look pot. You see nothing special. Look. It seems you have entered the underground home of the little dwarf. It is cozy, with a fire crackling in the hearth. A pot of chicken soup bubbling above the fire gives a delicious aroma to the room. There is a trunk tucked away in the corner. Take pot. You grab the wooden handle of the bubbling pot of chicken soup. You take the pot with you. I better check this chest over here. You see nothing special. The trunk looks old and worn. The hinges are loose. Open trunk. Look in trunk. You look inside and notice earrings. I think I'll take these earrings. Take earrings. You reach into the trunk and get it. Close trunk. Beware, the fairy's spell is worn off. And out again into the great world. The great open world. You have come upon a quick little dwarf. Dwarves have a bad reputation for stealing. More signs point to the dwarf being a woman. Yes, I guess that's true, isn't it? Considering that she had earrings. Not that some men aren't known to wear earrings, but let's see. Looks like there's some kind of a log here. Look log. When you peer into the old hollow log, you see a flashing necklace of diamonds and sapphire. Take necklace. You pick it up and carry it with you. Yeah, this game is pretty prejudiced against dwarves. I'll give it that. Not that that's a compliment. Oh no, the old hag, Hagatha, is nearby. You can hear her cackling, and smacking her gums as she comes closer. She would love to have you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest. I'll get out of there. You look like you want to say something.
How do you smack your gums?
I'm guessing it's because she doesn't have any teeth.
No.
All right.
But then how can she eat you?
Boils you in a pot until you get soft. Good night.
Do I not turn down?
It's good, I think. Oh no, the old hag Hagatha is nearby. I better get out of here. Ah, it looks like the Bat Cave. Oh man, was her what wizard says, oh man, was her sister the witch in the last game? Was she Witchitha the witch or something? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. There is an entire, like, King's Quest lore surrounding the villains in some of the different games. And I believe the villains in the third and fifth games, both of whom are wizards, are part of the same family. So Hagatha is actually their sister, and then there are two other wizards that will appear in the third and fifth game, and those are Manannan and Mordok. So Mordok, Manannan, and Hagatha are a trio of siblings who are a part of a wicked family, or at least wicked from the perspective of King Graham. Look. You look around this dreary cave. Fear grips you as you notice human skulls lining the wall. A cauldron with a bubbling brew fills the cave with a putrid aroma. You see a nightingale in a gilded cage. Manannan. Manannan? Yes. What wizard? His name is Manannan. You'll meet him in the third game tomorrow. All right. So yes, you will be quite enamored with this Manannan, I'm sure. You pick up the gilded bird cage with the nightingale in it. The little bird starts singing prettily. A moment later, it stops. So, I wanted to see if that bird singing would result in your death. But I think since Hagatha isn't here, it doesn't matter. But I'll do this anyways. Put cloth on cage. You drape the cloth over the bird cage. Hopefully this will keep the nightingale quiet. Take cage. Quietly, you pick up the covered bird cage with the nightingale. To your relief, the bird remains silent. Alright, let's get going. As you leave the dark cave, you remove the cloth from the cage. The old hag Hagatha is nearby. You can hear her cackling and smacking her gums. Good. I escaped just in time. So I have this pot of soup. I believe Grandma said something about liking soup, so I'll bring it to her. Plus she's sick, and chicken soup is allegedly good for people who are sick. Chicken soup. Give chicken soup to Grandma. You feed the hot chicken soup to ailing Grandma. I feel much better, she says. In return for your kindness, I have something for you. Look under the bed. Look under bed. You drop to your hands and knees and peer under the bed. A large ruby ring and a black cloak are hidden there. You take them into your possession. Thanks, Grandma, for this black cloak and large ruby ring. Alright, so should I wear them? Wear ring. You are now wearing the beautiful ruby ring. Wear cloak. With a flourish, you fling the black cloak around your neck and fasten it. I don't see it. Oh well. Oops. I'll need to get around the fence. A beautiful fairy floats from the sky. The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust on you. Good King Graham, I am here to help you, she says. I give you a protective spell against certain evil elements, but beware, for it lasts only a short time. Good. Gotta go around this lake. It looks like some kind of building. Look in window. You can see inside when you look through the window. It is hard to tell details, though. Read sign. The sign says open. Good. Look. This is a quaint little antique shop. There's a sign in the window. Oh, good. Open door. A little old lady in the antique shop says, "How may I help you?" Ah, there's a lamp here. There's also a moose head and a candelabra. What else is there? You're inside a cute little antique shop. Old furniture and knickknacks clutter the place. Against a wall, a glass display case holds many small items. A little old lady asks if she can help you. I heard her. All right. So I seem to recall I need to buy this lamp, so... Talk to woman. The little old lady motions toward an old oil lamp. "This is a new item in my shop," she says. "I thought you might be interested in it." Buy lamp. "The oil lamp is expensive," the little old lady says. "It will cost you 2 treasures. There is an alternative, though," she says. "The old hag, Hagatha, stole my precious nightingale. If you can return it to me, then I will give you the oil lamp." All right. Give nightingale to woman. You hand the bird cage with the nightingale to the little old lady. "My precious!" she explains. In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. "Good luck," she says. She hastens you out of the door and closes up shop. All right. I guess I got an oil lamp. I better save my game. So, if I know my folk stories, what do you do with a lamp? You rub it. Rub lamp. When you rub the tarnished brass lamp, you hear a poof, and a genie appears. "Master," he says, "I leave a gift for you. A magic carpet." The genie then poofs back into the lamp. So now I have a magic carpet. Ride carpet? Ah, here we go. I am now flying through the sky on a magic carpet. Look out! There is a poisonous viper blocking your path. Look at snake. The snake appears to be about 10 feet long and is coiled and ready to strike. Talk to snake. "Stay away or I will strike." What do I have in my inventory, folks? I have bracelet, ruby rings, earrings, empty bottle, cross, cloth, clamshell, stake, necklace, mallet, black cloak, not coke, oil lamp, and a carpet. Um, give me one moment, because I think if if I'm remembering correctly, I think there's an item here that I might need that I don't have. And if that's the case, I'll need to restore an earlier game so I can go get that item. But give me just 1 second. Remy, easy as 1, 2, 3. Um. Ah, I seem to have forgotten something very important about the story of Aladdin. Um, the genie grants you 3 wishes, so I, in fact, can rub the lamp 2 more times, and the genie will give me things that I might be able to use against this here snake. So let me rub that lamp again. When you rub the lamp, you hear a loud poof, and a genie magically appears. Master, he says, I leave a gift for you. A beautiful sword. The genie then disappears in a puff of smoke. And for my final wish. Using your sleeve as a cloth, you rub the lamp, causing the genie to appear again. Master, he says, I leave a gift for you. A leather bridle. The genie then pops back into the lamp. Oh no, the lamp has disappeared from your hands. Well, I guess that's everything. A lamp containing a bridle, a sword, and a magic carpet. Cool. All right. Look, sword. The shining sword is not incredibly large, but it is very sharp. It has a snake carved onto the bronze handle. That must mean that I might use the sword to kill the snake. But let's look at this here bridle. The leather bridle is studded with silver rivets and a silver bit. All right. Well, this is a King's Quest game. And as it is a King's Quest game, it probably means that I'm not supposed to kill this here snake. So, let me use the bridle. Throw bridle on snake. You toss the leather bridle onto the coiled snake. Instantly, there stands before you not a snake, but a beautiful winged horse wearing the bridle. Oh, good. So that's cool, I guess. Talk to horse. Thank you, kind sir, for saving me. An evil enchanter turned me into a snake when I refused to be his steed. To repay you, here is a magic sugar cube that will guard against poisonous brambles. Why, thank you. And with that, he flies away. Ah, it seems that someone has left a golden key inside this cave. Take key. Okay. Ride carpet. Going back. See ya. Time to go back to the bridge. Dum-de-dum, don't fall off. Alright. Time to open the third door. Or I should say the second door. Second door. Unlock door. The key to the second door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and shazam! The door opens, and the second gold key disappears, revealing a third door with yet another inscription. Good. There's a third door and another inscription. Read inscription. Whosoever chooses to seek the last key must have a stout heart. A heart, you say? Heading back across the bridge now. Here we go. All right. Ah, it looks like there is a cloaked figure here. Look. The lake is foul and stinking. It may be poisoned. All vegetation looks dead around it. There is a desolate island, and in the middle of the poisoned lake, a shrouded figure stands silent. Talk to figure. You get no response from the figure. Talk to man? You are greeted by stony silence from the frightening ghoul. Get in boat. Maybe I should save my game before trying that, because he may kill me. Ghoul. The shrouded ghoul looks at the ruby ring on your finger and the black cloak around your neck. He motions for you to enter the boat, which you do. You must have fooled him into thinking you were someone else. Well, good thing I wore those. Get off boat. You can't do that. Stand. I don't understand stand. Get out of boat. There we go. Save. Castle. You have been poisoned by the thorns and can no longer continue the game. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you for playing King's Quest II. We are delighted by your score and hope you are enjoying the game. I am. Let's try that again. I believe that my friend the Pegasus gave me some sugar cubes that he said might protect me from brambles. So maybe I should eat the sugar cubes. Eat sugar cubes. Eat sugar cube? After swallowing the magic sugar cube, you get a feeling of invincibility. Oh, good. Rum-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. There are two spooky ghosts guarding the door of the gloomy castle. This situation looks bad. Uh-oh. Look at ghosts. These ghostly apparitions guard an evil being lurking within the castle walls. Talk to ghost. When you speak to the ghost, they utter a mournful wail. Alright, do you mind if I just, The two spirits are fooled by the black cloak and the large ruby ring that you are wearing. They slowly float away. Maybe you remind them of someone else. Alright. Open door. It seems I am in some kind of spooky castle. Ah. Here are some stairs. I best not fall down them, because that would likely kill me. Alright. Look. The musty bedchamber is at the top of a tower. It has the smell of mold and old mothballs. There is a sagging bed and an old dresser in the room. Open dresser. There is a candle lying in the drawer of the old dresser. Take candle. You pick it up and carry it with you. Close dresser. You can't do that. Alright. I guess I'll leave then. Maybe I should look at this bed. Look at bed. The bed is lumpy and sagging in the middle. A faded old quilt covers it. Take quilt. The quilt is old and tattered. You wouldn't want it. Okay. I'll be going now. Dum-de-dum. Trying not to fall off this treacherous-looking staircase. Ah, a table. Look. This is the dingy dining room of the drafty old castle. Ants crawl among old bits of food. Dust covers a dilapidated tabletop. A delicious-looking smoked ham is on the table. Oh, nice. Take ham. Okay. Got it. It looks dark. You slip from the narrow stairs and fall to your death on the rocks below. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you for playing King's Quest II. We are delighted by your score and hope you're enjoying the game. Alright. I think I need my candle. Light candle? There's no way for you to light the candle. Light candle on torch. Not right now. Maybe there was a torch back here somewhere that I missed. Ah, there's one. Light candle. You hold your candle up to the blazing torch. It catches. Your candle is now lit. Good. Now I will go back to the dark basement. Let's try that again. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Ken and Roberta Williams wish to thank you for playing King's Quest II. We are delighted by your score and hope you are enjoying the game. Alright. Third time's the charm, folks. Third time's the charm. Going down the stairs, trying not to fall. Oh good, I didn't die. It seems to be some kind of coffin. I better save my game, because you never know when Dracula might kill you. Dracula. Look. There is a beautiful, ornate coffin to one side of the dreadful room. Dust is everywhere. Cobwebs fill the corners, and a sickly odor permeates the air. Look in coffin. Trembling with fear, you peer into the ornate coffin. Finding it unoccupied, you see the interior is lined with shiny red satin. A red satin pillow lies at one end. Should I... take the... take pillow. You remove the shiny red pillow from the coffin. Lo and behold, a large gold key was under the pillow. Hurrah! But wait a minute. I have a stake and mallet. I think I'm supposed to kill Dracula. So let's do this again. Coffin's open. Oh, it was closed. Alright, I'll get it this time. Come on, be closed. There we go. Let's do this thing. Killing Dracula. Open coffin. With trepidation, you lift the heavy lid of the beautifully carved coffin. Your heart beats wildly when you see a vampire lying asleep within it. It must be Count Dracula. Oh, shit. Kill Dracula. You place the pointed stake on Count Dracula's chest. Quickly, using the mallet, you pound the stake through his heart. Dracula disintegrates into a pile of dust. A small silver key is left behind in the coffin. Take key. Okay. So did that give me more points? I want to check and make sure. Yes, I think it did. Alright, so now I have the key. The final, what I think is the final key. Yes, it must be Dracula. There's only one, the one and only. Well, Dracula's dead. Now to check out what's in here. Or by here, I mean up here. Shit. You fall to your death on the hard stone floor. Wow, it's really hard to see. Okay, so apparently I can walk up against the wall here. Alright. It's a chest. Open chest. The old chest is locked shut. You need to unlock it. Do I have a key? I mean, I know I have the gold key for the door, but... I have a silver key. Oh no, I don't have a gold key. I just have a silver key. Okay. Unlock chest. With hands trembling, you fit the little silver key into the lock. Slowly, you turn it until you hear a click. The old chest is now unlocked. Open chest. With a creak and groan, the old lid opens, dragging cobwebs with it. Looking into the interior of the musty chest, you see a dazzling diamond and sapphire tiara. Take tiara. You cannot... Oh, I spelled it wrong. Get tiara. You pick it up and carry it with you. Alright. So what do I got here? Did I not take a... Okay. I'm still missing a gold key. Beware, the fairy's spell is worn off. Yes, what wizard? They have indeed kept the instant death puzzles. Those are not going away, let me assure you. They are a hallmark of the King's Quest saga. Let's see, Dracula, what other junk do you got in your trunk? Alright. Back down, back down. Look in coffin. Trembling with fear, you peer into the ornate coffin. Finding it unoccupied, you see the interior is lined with shiny red satin. A red satin pillow lies at one end. Take pillow. You remove the shiny red pillow from the coffin. Lo and behold, a large gold key was under the pillow. Ah, so there's the gold key. Take key. Okay. Cool. Time to get out of here. All right. Back to the door we go, back to the door we go. I just killed Dracula, back to the door we go. I took his golden key, and I robbed his house. Hi-ho the dairy-o, I robbed this guy's house. Zim-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Zim-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Zim-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. I robbed a guy's house. Get in boat. You climb into the decrepit rowboat, and the shrouded fiend, paddles across the toxic lake to the shore. All right, back to the bridge. The third door. Thanks, fairy. Cast your spells on me. Ah, don't fall, Graham. All right, across the bridge we go. Look at, screw it, just unlock it. Unlock door. The key to the third door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, the door opens, and again the key disappears, revealing a world unlike any you've ever seen before. Whoa, it's trippy. A whole new world. Ah, there's a net. Look. The sand on the sparkling beach is a deep blue. The bright sunlight from a gorgeous pink sky dances across it. Cliffs tower above the beach. There is a fishing net in a pile on the beach. Take net. You reach down and retrieve the fishing net. Time to go fishing! Fishing, fishing, fish. You fish and fish and fish and fish. However, no matter how hard you try, you don't seem to be able to catch anything. So let's try again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Oh. And again. You cast the fishing net into the wild sea. Upon retrieving it, you see you have caught a large golden fish. It falls from the net and flops helplessly on the beach. That's a huge fish, man. Take fish. You grab the flopping fish. Its mouth is wide open, and its gills are extended. With difficulty, you hold the fish as it twists and turns in your hands. I guess I should release him to the ocean. Throw fish to sea. You throw the poor, gasping fish back into the iridescent water. Gratefully, it calls to you. In return for saving my life, I wish to offer you a ride across the ocean. Cool. Ride fish. Woohoo! The fish is gonna take us down the ocean to another island, to another island. Alright. I guess I'll go right. A glint of metal catches your eye. You look toward the direction of the glint and see an amulet lying on the ground. Thanks for telling me. Take amulet. Okay. Look, amulet. You examine the amulet. It is made of bronze that has tarnished with age. A tiger's eye stone is embedded into the front. You turn the amulet over and see the word home engraved on the back. That's nice. Ah, here is the tower that the future queen, is in. Just wait, fair maiden, I am on my way. The tower. Alright. Open door. More stairs! Climbing those stairs, getting to the top, not falling down. You lost your footing on the narrow stairway. Alright. Don't fall off the stairs. Don't fall off the stairs. Oh, no, 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 don't fall off the stairs. Don't fall off the stairs. Don't fall off the stairs. Shit. I'll get it. I'll get you yet, stairs. I'll teach you to mess with me. You stairs, you. Alright. I'll save. Keep going up the stairs. Ah, more stairs. There are a lot of stairs in this game. Be careful! There is a huge lion with dripping fangs at the top of the stairs. He has a hungry look in his eye. Oh dear, hungry lion. Would you like a tiara? Probably not. How about a ham? Feed ham to lion. The lion sniffs at it but does not appear interested. What? You don't want a ham? Give ham to lion. Hungrily, the lion oh, thank you. Gobbles down the smoked ham and then falls fast asleep. Sweet. Okay. What do they mean by dripping fangs? I would assume that there's either saliva dripping from the fangs or blood. Probably saliva, because it doesn't look like the poor guy's eaten anything recently. Or poor lady. Well, poor guy probably, because he has a mane. So let's open the door. You have found her, the girl from the magic mirror. She is even more beautiful than you had imagined. Hello, lady. Talk to woman. My name is Valenice. What is your name? Graham. Oh, Graham, I am forever grateful to you. Kiss woman. You tentatively embrace the beautiful girl. Your lips meet hers, and you are both in ecstasy. This was well worth playing the game for. Talk to... Valenice. You get no response from the Valenice. Oh, well, whatever. Talk to woman. This is no time for small talk. Ask about marriage? I don't understand ask. Propose. I don't understand propose. Will you leave with me? No, you will not. Alright. Ask Valenice to marry you. Propose to Valenice. Get down on one knee. Marry Valenice. Yes, of course I will. Cool, good thing. So, what now? It's a good thing she agreed to marry me. Look at amulet. There's no place like home. Go home. You murmur the word home. A tingling sensation envelops your body. You black out for a second. When you come to, you see you are somewhere else. Congratulations, King Graham. You have won the hand of the beautiful Valenice. May you two live happily ever after. It looks like the wizard and the giant and the troll and the dragon and King Triton and the mermaid and Hagatha and Dracula and the wolf and Grandma and the king from the last game and the fairy are all here at my wedding. How wonderful. The monk declares you man and wife. Oh, thank you, fairy. Ah, back to my castle. Or should I say, our castle. If you have enjoyed this game, please ask your dealer about availability of King's Quest III to err is human. To really foul things up takes a computer. Thank you from the King's Quest development team. Yeah, I thought he died too. Not sure what was up with that. Ken, Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emo. Thank you from the King's Quest Quality Assurance team. Larry, Susan, Russ, Bob, and Kim. Thanks, guys. Thank you from the King's Quest development team. Ken, Roberta, Sol, Jeff, Chris, Scott, Doug, Mark, Al, Dale, and Emo. Thank you from the King's Quest Quality Assurance team. Oh, is it just repeating itself? Yeah. Alright. Well, that was King's Quest II. Romancing the Throne. Are you gonna let me quit? I guess I can quit this way. So yeah, that was that. Thanks for watching me play. It was kind of fun. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a goofy thing, you know. I enjoyed the fact that Dracula made an appearance. Although I kind of wish you actually got to see the guy. You know, they tell you that he's in the coffin and you get to stab him with a stake, but you don't really get to see him. You don't get to see him walking around or saying creepy things or being Dracula. A hag named Hagatha, that was pretty funny. I liked the fairy tale characters popping up all over the place, and um, completing the quests. That again was a lot of fun. Um, yeah, it was a little bit more bereft of some of the frustrations of the last one. Like there were some areas where you had to navigate very carefully to get up staircases, which was kind of annoying. But there was nothing coming even close to the level of the beanstalk in the last game, where it seemed like the path up the beanstalk was just completely random. Um, and there wasn't any like the puzzles were pretty weird. Like there was just kind of random shit scattered around everywhere that you picked up and gave to people. It wasn't. It was really, yeah. It was really just kind of like look around, find some objects and places, and give them to people. That was the content of most of the puzzles. In the last game, there was a puzzle where you had to guess the name of Rumpelstiltskin. However, his name was not Rumpelstiltskin. It was Rumpelstiltskin spelled with a backwards alphabet. And that probably takes the cake for the stupidest puzzle so far in both these games. This game didn't have a puzzle nearly that stupid. I mean, yeah, there was like throw the bridle onto the snake and he turns into a horse. But, what are you going to do about that? And I think you can beat the game without turning the snake into a horse anyways, so whatever. Um, yeah, I guess like the probably the most frustrating thing would have been the bridge. I didn't show you this, but you could only cross it 7 times. If I had crossed it one more time, the bridge would have collapsed, and I wouldn't have been able to cross again. So yeah, the game does limit you in that way, and it's really stupid. I mean, it was a deliberate choice from them to make the bridge collapse and give you a point in the game where there was no way that you could complete it anymore. And if you hadn't saved your game prior to making those mistakes, you were screwed. And it's also the kind of thing where it might be difficult to get away with that just by having multiple saves. Because for all you know, you could have multiple saves, but still be crossing the bridge all over the place from pretty far back. So, I can imagine someone playing through the whole game and realizing that they need to limit their exposure to the bridge. I guess if you did it enough by trial and error, you could kind of figure out that you could only go across 7 times. But who wants to do that? Who wants to restart the game to have to figure that out? So yeah, that's pretty dumb. But beyond that, it was a fun, whimsical time, and I enjoyed it. So thanks for watching with me, and I will be back tomorrow to play King's Quest III: To Err is Human, in which we encounter a character who does not appear to be from the royal family. In fact, the character that I am going to play tomorrow is in captivity by an evil wizard named Manannan, and my journey in that game will be to escape from Manannan's clutches. So tune in tomorrow and see what happens next in the exciting saga of King's Quest. Thank you. Have a good night.